Season 8 is already started. What you're looking at right now is the team from last season, of course, the first 11, and we got like this 4 subs on the bench right there. I think this season we need to make a significant amount of signings, as I requested in the last video for suggestions for the transfers that you guys would like me to make. Since I haven't got any suggestions, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some signings, as we have to get ready for the season in order for us to really compete in 3 competitions this season. I think we deserve to win maybe like 1 trophy or 2 this time around. Without any further delays, let's go to the transfer market and see what we can get. Now we at the transfer window. Right now we're looking at is his assistant manager's recommendation to sign either one of the 3 players right now. So what I'm looking at right now is the player who's the best out of the 3. As you can see here, this 21-year-old who's a left defender and a left defensive midfielder right there. As you can see, the stats of this guy right now is really good. We will check how long. Is 119%. I think it's really good. If you make 3 more signings of this caliber in the defense, I think we'll be in good shape for the season. As you can see the stats here, I think he already played couple games in whatever team he's playing for right now, but I think this is a reasonable transfer that we need to make. I think we need to sell a couple players as well. Without any further delay, let's spend we don't need to spend any money as yet. I think our next signing, that's when we'll be spending a lot of cash. Let's look at the scout section right now. As you can see, there's really that many good players right now. I think the next signing that we should be doing is this player who has who can play 3 roles, 3 attacking roles, which is really good. He's a shadow striker as well, so that could come in very handy this season. He's only 115%, only 5% to become a world-class player. I don't know if we should make this signing or not, but I think we need to look somewhere else first. But there isn't that many. As you can see, as the tokens amount drops, the player quality drops as well. So I think we need to spend 15 tokens here for the first time and see how it goes. As you can see here, we got a little bit of something. I think we should have signed that player already. I already regret making that decision. As you can see here, we have another left attacking midfielder right there. Is 115, 5% as well. I think we should have signed that player without any delay. Now we have one player who's who only has 1 role in him, which is really disappointing. I thought maybe after spending those 15 tokens, they can at least give us something to go by. As you can see, when you go down the list here, the quality of players drops, and we don't really need that deadwood in the team this time around. This might be the last season, so we want to go out at least supposedly with a bang. After coming through again through the scout section here, after spending another 24 tokens, I think we have found another right defender right there who is 116% and only 4% to become a world-class player. I think we cannot really be that picky this time around. I think we just need to make some of this signing. They're gonna become much stronger players as the season goes by. So without any further ado, let's make this signing right there. As you can see, it cost us 106 million. I think that's a significant amount of money to spend on a player like that. But I think I need 2 more central defenders to complete the set at the back 4, and then we're gonna go up the list and let's see what this guy can provide. 115. I think what we need to make this signing as well is gonna be a good player as the season goes by, so I cannot really waste any time. Let's just make this signing as well. So I think already we made 3 signings, so I'm hoping to make as many signings as possible. As you can see here, we don't really have that much We have another signing here who's 115, and again is 5% for becoming a world-class player. By the middle of the season, these players will be pretty much 6 stars or so, 6 or 7 stars or so. So I'll be hoping for that. Let's just make this let's look at the attributes here. He's a playmaker, so we probably need a really strong map playmaker in our team this time around, and he's from Germany as well, so I'm just gonna make this side as well. So far I think we have made 4 signings already. So right now I'm looking at this defender, and now he has 2 roles, of course, and he's a penalty kick specialist. We look at the skills here, it's not too bad at all, so we're gonna be making this signing as well. I click it out for signing as well. And we have a striker here. We have to make this signing as well. He's a corner specialist on this one. I'll hope to see if I can get a striker who's a one-on-one finisher, but if that does not happen, we're gonna have to live with these signings for now. And it's 115% and 5% more to become a world-class player. So we're gonna be making this signing without any further delay, because I think we deserve something a little bit more, with a little bit of oomph in the team this time around. Now that we have made that sign, now that we have made at least 5 or 6 signings or so, I think we need to get a right attacking midfielder right there. So we have this guy right here. He's a special penalty kick specialist right there, so we need to be signing this guy. I think as well he is 5% to become a world-class player. He will be that world-class player in no time whatsoever, as I'm training my players pretty much every day. So we're going to be making this signing right about now. After making about 8 signings or so, I think we do need another striker, so I'm gonna be signing this guy right here as what I can find at this point in time. During the season, I'll make 1 or 2 changes in the team depending on what I get in the transfer market, but as for right now, we're just gonna do the signing. I think he's another one with 5% more to become a world-class player, which is not too bad whatsoever. I would like to use this guy. I like to use 2 strikers pretty much in most games this season. We're gonna be making this signing as well. Now we have about 9 signings. What I'm missing right now is a central midfielder and a goalkeeper, but I don't think we need a goalkeeper as yet. We're hoping to sign another central midfielder very soon. Another signing that I think we need in the team is another central defender right there. So we're going to be making this signing as well. I think we're going to have pretty much a strong team by the end of this. I think all we need right now is 1 more signing of a central midfielder, if I can find them. Since we are looking for another attacking center midfielder right there, I think it's important that we sign this player right here. That's all we got at this point in time, so I'll be making this signing as well. Where's that guy? Now I think we have made relatively about 10 signings or so, if I'm not mistaken. Now let's go to the squad and try to set this thing up a little bit. Now after putting all the players that we just bought in the team, as you can see here, it looks fairly strong. So we're gonna save this and see how it compares to some of our friends. So to see how our team compares to the team that we're gonna be playing in our first league match day. As you can see, we are 116% over against this team that is 181.3%. I mean, you can see like the line of defense right there, 116, the midfield 116, the strike force 116. I think it's a fairly competitive team in this one. I know I have a 4-2-2-2 formation lined up in this one, but I'll be hoping to change this formation as the season goes along. You guys can watch out for that. So far, I think we have a fairly good squad. So for us right now, we have to sell a couple of players. I think we have to sell the 4 players that were in the subs department as we started this recording. So what the players is right now, like we're just gonna try and sell these players in the auction market so we can get some of the money that we just spent back. We'll see how much money we can get out of these players. I don't know if it's gonna be part of this video or not, but I'll try my best to include it. If not, I'll just give you guys the highlights of it after the sales has been completed. I said I'm gonna sell 4 players, so if I don't sell more than that, I'll be screwed. That means I will have to make another signing, which I'm not prepared to do at this point in time. I think that's the 4 players that we're going to sell. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. Hopefully these players can sell in the in the auction department. That way we can get a significant amount of money. If we have to sell right away, we'll get a pretty much a significant loss in our purchases. Let's look at the goalkeeper here and see. We might need to change the goalkeeper, but I'm not really too keen on doing that. We'll see by the middle of the season how well we're doing, or maybe if we are doing well, we're gonna keep the goalkeeper until the end of the season. If not, we're gonna change the goalkeeper pretty much by the middle of the season department right there. Now that the signings are complete so far, let's just look at the transfer, the financial. Our central midfielder, as you can see, has been able to sell for a combined total of 125 mil. Now let's look at other sales if there's any. The right defender has sold for 104 mil. Our central midfielder has sold for 139 mil, which is very good. It's not really worth that much, but that's the benefit of selling players through the auction option. So we are waiting for one more sell out, and then we'll see what the finances look like after that. Our fourth sell in this one has sold for 114 mil. I can see it's way above what this player is worth, but I wanted to get the maximum price for this player, so I think we managed to do that without any effort whatsoever. So now we're gonna look at our finances and see how well we did in this transfer window and how much money we got back and all that good stuff. Looking at the finances right now, we're just going to break it down from top to bottom. Looking at the income section right now, as you can see, I haven't made any investments so far this season. Tickets sold so far this season, we have sold a combined of 11.7 million. Sponsorship for today, 6.7 mil. For the season so far, it has come to 15.6 mil. Competition prizes so far this season, 121 million. That 121 million consists of 109 million from last season's second finish in the league. Transfers out, after selling those 4 players, we're able to make a combined total of 483 million. Under merchandise, nothing for today, and so far this season a combined total of 4.4 million. Total income for the day, 6.7 million so far this season, after counting all that ticket sales, sponsorship, competition prizes and transfers out. He has come to 636 million. Under the summary here for today, we have lost 5.2 million. So far this season we have lost of 363 million. Hopefully we can make a little bit of a profit this season, but that remains to be seen. Now looking at under the expenses right now, as you can see, player wages for today 11.9 million. I think that 11.9 million really consists of the new players that we have signed. They cost a lot of money and their player wages are much higher. For the season so far, we have paid player wages for 19.3 million. I think it's only been like 3 games, so you can see how expensive this squad is. Transfers in, as you can see, after we signed I think almost 10 players, we had spent a total of 956 million. Player bonuses so far this season, after the 3 games have been played, is it 3 games or two? After 2 games have been played, we had paid a total of 22.5 million for construction. As you already know, I don't have any construction to do. Total expenses for the season, as you can see, for the day after paying those player wages for 11.9 million. So far this season, 998 million. That 980 million will be chap change compared to what that number is going to be by the end of the season. We still have a lot of player wages to pay. We still have a lot of win bonuses to pay, depending on how many games that we win this season. Looking at the current balance, as you can see, we have 3.4 billion. If you just look at the full amount, it comes to 3,455,779,116. I think we made a significant amount of signings this season. I think we do have a strong team to compete in all competitions. If you like this video, please drop a thumbs up on this video, comment, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, as there's gonna be more top 11 videos coming your way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.